Saturn, materialism over spirituality, is the planet associated with order, control, restrictions, limitations and austerity. It rules Capricorn, a sign whose energetic characteristics are reflected in its motto, I use. Capricorn is also the 10th house of career. It is part of one's social identity, concerned with how we appear in the eyes of the community. The glyph for Capricorn is reflected in the sabbatic goat known as Baphomet, which in turn is used on the 15th Rider-Waite tarot card, depicting the devil enslaving humans with characteristics associated with Capricorn. Saturn has for many years been depicted as a black cube and a six-pointed star. An astronomical explanation for this came about in 1981 when the Voyager spacecraft sent back photographs of Saturn's bizarre hexagonal-shaped weather pattern at its north pole. The most important holy day of the week for the Jewish faith is Saturday, the Sabbath, Saturn's day. The Mishnah is the first major written account of the Jewish oral tradition, sometimes referred to as the Oral Torah. It consists of 6 orders, each containing 7 to 12 tractates. The number 6 is found in many of their myths, writings and legends. Because Judaism has chosen Saturn as their planet of influence, serious devout Jews will benefit from the planet's positive aspects of control, organization, tradition, self-discipline and hard work. However, they will also be influenced by its negative traits such as restriction, pessimism, distance, frustration and seriousness. These Saturnian characteristics will eventually manifest in the physical realm and everyday lives of the Jews as a collective. It is therefore understandable to see Judaism expressing itself as the smallest of all the religions, with Christian Jupiter worship, the planet of abundance, optimism and good fortune, becoming the largest and most expansive religion on earth. It is also no surprise to see many Jews excel in the modern world of materialism, in a society where the cross over the crescent is gradually overtaking the crescent over the cross. The natural Saturnian skills of control, order, organization and structure will give any group already aligned with Saturn the upper hand in this modern materialistic world. Being only a small percentage of the overall population, Jews have done remarkably well to position themselves in large numbers at the very top end of society, in influential positions of power within important institutions, structures and organizations of control. In traditional Judaism, the practice of wearing the tefillin is observed during weekday morning prayers. 2 black leather cubes containing scrolls from the Torah are joined by leather straps. 1 cube is placed over the third eye, and the other is placed on the subordinate arm, with the straps wrapped around the arm like Saturnian rings. They go all the way down to the left hand and around the Saturn finger. The whole practice is a physical symbolic ceremony aligning oneself with the energetic frequencies of the planet Saturn, along with all its characteristics. The Wailing Wall faces west, opposite to most religions who prefer the energies associated with the sun rising in the east. The west is where the sun sets and gives way to the underworld ruled by Saturn. According to Ignatius Donnelly, in his book The Antediluvian World, he stated that the Romans referred to the Atlantic Ocean as the Cronium Mare, or the Sea of Cronus, Saturn, with the Pillars of Hercules being known as the Pillars of Kronos. The word money is derived from the silver moon, its moonie. Throughout most of history, gold and silver has been used as a method of storing wealth. Their scarcity and resistance to corrosion made them ideal as a means of transferring wealth. And because gold was far more scarce, common low-value coins were made from silver, giving rise to the name moonie. In ancient Mesopotamia, the moon was known as Sin, and worshipped by both Hebrews and Arabs. Our recent concept of money evolved from an amount or weight of high-grade silver. The word sterling means 92.5% pure silver, and a pound sterling is a pound in weight of that silver purity. The same is true for the dollar and many other names used as a reference to currency. It is all derived from the silver moon and Sin. The moon is also the planet associated with the subconscious, which in astrology represents our emotional needs.